Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Social Marketing. My name's Eric Hammond. I'm with the Orange Stack. We've been talking about how to use social media as a real estate agent. This is an 11-part series, so be sure to check out the first video and the next 10 to follow. Last week we talked about your customers' behaviors and where they're changing and what's going on. You know, a lot of people are spending a lot of time on their cell phones, and I think a lot more than you realize. The process of searching for a house has completely changed in the last couple of years with everything that's available online, but the process of actually buying a house and closing with the real estate agent, you, the professional, has stayed the same. So we're gonna help you guys stay in front of your clients more often and get the message across of who you are and how amazing you are to work with. So today we're talking about implementing social media as part of your marketing strategy, and I think a lot of you have neglected what's available to you. Something that's free, right? There's about 6 or 8 different social media platforms out there at any given time. Facebook being the biggest one. We've talked about that in this last episode. That's where all the eyeballs are. You know, most people spend, I keep grabbing my phone, most people spend about 4 to 6 hours on this thing every single day, and they're checking in on Facebook probably 20 times a day on average, you know. So there's a lot of eyeballs here, and it's where people are going to kind of fill that time. And you know, one of the things that you need to realize is that if your audience is here, you need to be here too. So what we're realizing is that a lot of real estate agents are missing the opportunity to connect with their clients on a social platform. You know, you guys are mailing postcards, you're making your phone calls, you're checking on the people, but if you have the opportunity every day to be in somebody's feed, that's really what you're looking for. So there is a great way to fix this. It's just to start today and to take action and to do something. So most of you guys are on social media already. You know, it's 2 billion people strong right now. There's a good chance that you're on social media, especially if you're watching this content. But the thing is how you use it. So most of you have a personal profile, right? You're on there, you're sharing birthday videos and wishing people good luck, and you're talking about cats and dogs and all that good stuff, which is cool, and it's making you who you are. But you also need to have that business aspect of it too. So if you haven't checked it out already, check out where we're going to put it, our how to set up a business Facebook page, because you really need to have your business Facebook page set up if you haven't done that already. It just allows you to have more reach, more analytics, more numbers, an ability to spend money on Facebook that you just can't do personally. So go check out that video if you haven't set yours up yet and dive into it. So go set it up, get all the things taken care of that you need to, upload your logos, your pictures, make it beautiful, and start posting something today. Just start getting it out there. That's really my goal for you guys, is to start using Facebook more as a business and not just a personal hobby. So some of the things to consider are where you're going to be, right? Facebook being the biggest platform out there, I would say start big as a business on Facebook, because that's the place where most people are. I mean, you have Snapchat and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram, and all these are great platforms, but if you added up all the population of all those, they're still not as big as Facebook. So if you haven't started anywhere yet, go on big on Facebook. Obviously, if you have a big following somewhere on a social media platform, take that, but also implement Facebook as you can, because Facebook has the reach and the ability to find new audiences that you probably don't know how to find on any other platform. Okay, so once your social media platform is set up, your Facebook business page is set up, what do you post, right? So the problem that we're seeing nowadays is that when real estate agents are on their social media platform, they don't know what to talk about, right? And the easy way to talk on real estate is just to post a house. Hey, I have this new listing, or we just listed this one down the street, or come to my open house on Saturday, or you're gonna love this, or look how many offers we had on this house last week. That gets really boring. I mean, that's exciting for people who are like in that neighborhood looking at stuff. But if you want to know about the real estate market, you're not just going to look at what's for sale and what's sold. I mean, if you're a real estate agent, maybe it's exciting, but if you're just a common homeowner in an area, in a subdivision, you want to know more about what's going on in the community and making sure that I can trust you as a real estate agent. Let me bring up a good analogy. If you're going to go out on a date with somebody for the first time, you're not going to go straight in for the close and ask somebody to marry you, right? Like, you're not going to say, hey, work with me, client, you should sell your house with me on that first post or that first date saying, hey, marry me. You're going to say, let's go out, let's get to know each other, let's talk, and let's see if we have things in common. The people who are going to want to follow you on Facebook want to know that they have things in common with you. They're going to want to see if you have like-minded personalities and think the same way and believe the same way. So you got to open up and share who you are. Not, I like dogs and cats and I like doing this on the weekends, but you know, here's what I know about the community, and this is why I'm an expert in my area, and these are the people that I know, and this is how I can help you. So think about it from that standpoint. So I got my notes here. I got some ideas of other things that you can post about and share about really kind of like a content calendar. And I think that this will help you kind of in breaking that mold of saying, let me put something out on social media besides just house listings. So some of these are, real estate related infographics. So things about the interest rates, which again is kind of boring, but things about what's going on in the community, right? We've had this many homes sell. This is the average days on market. This is where interest rates are now. This is what it takes to be able to qualify for a loan. If you make this kind of income, this is what you can do. If you're looking to get into rental properties, this is what's going on. Those are some great posts. Personal selfie videos, those are great. Basically just holding up your phone, kind of like a Snapchat format, and being able to record, your top 3 questions of that week, saying, hey, I got a question about this, and I got a question about that, and here's how I'm going to answer it. It's kind of rough because you're holding that phone, but it makes you more real, and I think people are going to relate to those type of things. Location-specific information. So there's a couple here. Maybe you talk about new restaurants that are coming out. You talk about school districts. You talk about local businesses, activities, events, communities, neighborhoods, right? There's so much going on probably around you and just your community and your town that gives you tons of content to share about. Go interview restaurant owners and talk about the chef and why they chose to put that on the menu, or why this new business opened in town and what jobs that are going to bring to your community, or what's going on with this summer and what events are coming up that are going to happen this year, and how people can learn about it and buy tickets for concerts and things like that. Like, those are the things that people want to know about, right? People watch the news every night because they're curious about what's going on in their neighborhood. Nobody reports hyper local news, like just in your zip code. You got to be that guy. You got to be that girl, the person who's going to carry on this conversation about everything that's going on in your community that the national news or the local news isn't going to cover. So other things, maybe you share buyer and seller tips. Like, here's 3 things that I learned on my last transaction that I can help you do better on yours. Here's 3 staging tips that are going to help you maximize the value of your house. We just remodeled this kitchen. Here's how we can help you guys learn how to remodel your kitchen and make better use of the space, right? Those are great things. The real estate process explained. So maybe you work somebody all the way from putting their house on the market, getting offers, negotiating, accepting it, closing at title. Like, that whole entire process is pretty scary. The average homeowner in America moves every 8 years. They don't remember what happened 8 years ago and all the things that happened during that event. And if so, things are a lot different in 2010 than they are in 2018. So that's another great content piece. This is a good one. Guess the price of this listing and win a gift card, right? So maybe you have a new listing and it's a new area and you take a picture in front of the house and say, guess how much we listed this one for, or guess how much we sold this house for. The closest person gets a $10 gift card to Starbucks. Something like that could be kind of cool. Home ownership tips, how to maintain your lawn, how to check for roof leaks, how to make sure that the sprinklers are working, how to change a light bulb, whatever it is. Simple things that people are going to want to engage with, and just know that, again, you're the source of information that you can share. So there's a whole bunch more ideas here. One of the things that we're actually going to be creating here in a sec is a content calendar for you guys. Things that you can post every single day, not just on Facebook, but on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, videos, posts, pictures, things like that are going to help you start engaging with your content. So if you're interested in something like that, I'm sure we'll probably have the link somewhere in this video so that you can check out how to get our social media content calendar for you guys and start getting more engagement on your posts. So again, if you're not using social media as a business platform, you're leaving dollars on the table every single day. Again, it is a huge platform, lots of people on there. It's the thing that you need to be focused on this year. So set aside 30 minutes a day if you can, at night, in the morning, in the afternoon, whatever it is. Learn how to use these platforms, learn how to be there, learn how to tell your story, learn how to be that expert, and get your content out there so that people can follow you along, trust you, and learn more about what it is that you do that separates you in this business. Because there's 400,000 real estate agents in the US. What makes you you? What makes you unique? You're going to be different than the guy next door. So let's figure this out together. I'm Eric Hammond with the Orange Stack. Wait till next week. We've got more tips for you on how to use social media in your business. Thanks.